video from week 11. I am in Minneapolis for most of the week. I head back to Chicago at the end of the week, but I get to see a ton of my friends. I get to spend some time with my mom and my brother, and I eat so much good food. You know how I like food. So stay tuned. I hope you enjoy my time up in Minnesota. So this is the mom and daughter situation. She's watching TV, I'm working. I cannot even begin to tell you the last time I had Caribou coffee. And then lunchtime. I'm on my way to pick up my cousin for some adventuring today. First stop is Swede Hollow Park, which seemed kind of daunting when we saw how far we actually had to go down. But it was also smaller than we thought, and then we saw some things that made us question my choice, and so we headed back up, and it was hot, so it was also time to get a drink. We stumbled upon this place, which turned out to be Minnesota's first brewery. So of course I had to try one of their beers, and she tried her first lambic. This brewery was so cute. I almost wish we would have came and sat up here to drink, but also thoroughly enjoyed sitting at the bar and enjoying our drinks there. Hey y'all, that's my cousin first. We also saw a bunch of fairy doors, and by a bunch, I mean two, but we also saw some really cool street art. We headed over to the North Loop to get some more pictures and stumbled upon this chain-linked fence with all these little houses with messages and people talking about why they loved Minnesota, but more specifically what they love about Minneapolis. So we, of course, had to write our own messages and post it along this fence. One sign done, and let's get it up there. Another sign done, so it's time to find the perfect place to hang it. Off to our next spot? Nah, I just enjoyed this view. For reals, this time we go check out the chalk art in downtown Minneapolis along Nicollet Avenue. It's pretty cool. This is what we really came to see. And then, inside the tallest building in Minneapolis, there is no longer a waterfall. Time for some treats. And by treats, I mean a couple drinks and some snackies, like our first birria tacos. Look at that dip. It was so good. Second drink, and then homemade pizza rolls. Okay, another day, another restaurant, and tonight I am meeting my friends Liz and Julie at Erte and the Peacock Lounge.
I chose to stay in the Peacock Lounge because happy hour was still going on.
Keep it content. Cheers.
Their happy hour menu contained some things that were not on their regular menu, so of course I had to order before happy hour was over. Shrimp corn dogs. Shrimp corn dogs were one of those things not on their regular menu. There was a triple layer chocolate gâteau on the menu. Of course we had to get it. Everyone, meet my mom. Lunch was for one today because she had to go to work and I was starving. So Vietnamese food. Later that day, I met up with Anne and Kelly at the Pillbox Tavern for Wine Wednesday, also Wing Wednesday. Later that night, my brother wanted burgers for dinner, so we headed over to the 5-8 Grill for some Juicy Lucy's. And then we also saw that there were Sunnies in a basket, and it was bingo night. I did get lucky and win one round. I won all of $10. My brother, not so lucky. The next day, I hung out with my friend Lydia and more noodles. After a surprisingly filling lunch, we headed over to the Lebanon Hills Regional Park for a small hike. Yes, I am back here again, but this time ordering from a different restaurant and getting an ice cream taco. Now that we've had dessert, it was time for dinner with my little brother and sister and meeting my niece and nephew. They are so stinking cute. One is 2.5, the other is 6 months. And this is my friend Lydia.
Okay, back at the airport with my brother in tow, and time for some drinks before we take off, which also include shots of tequila. To Chicago, but where's my brother? Oh, there he is. Now, time to wait for our ride. Hi, Shadowfax. Let's go. I do love driving into town and getting that skyline view from the freeway. After dropping off our bags, it was time for dinner, where we did all-you-can-eat fish and chips. How many could we actually eat? Time to meet up with my friend Rachel for dessert.
Ice cream. Give me ice cream with whip.
Time for a nightcap and to check out the new bar in town. My brother and I stopped at the store to buy the birthday boy a gift, and look who we found. Time for shots. On our way out to the suburbs, we hit a bit of traffic. Happy 40th birthday, Charlie. Here's to another amazing year.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Charlie.
Thanks for watching the video from week 11. Oh, so yeah, I was in Minnesota, had a lot of fun. hung out with my friends, saw a lot of people, ate a ton of food, and then on Friday, my brother and I headed back down to Chicago, which is where I am now. It was my cousin Charlie's 40th birthday. It was nautical themed, so we all had sailor hats, and the birthday boy had a captain's hat. And it was a good time with tons of good food, good company, good friends, good family. But that was it. That was the end of the week. And then this week I'm in Chicago the whole week, and I will be here for a while until like September 17th. So yeah, I've got tons of things lined up. Like, literally all of my weekends are full. And her cousin Shasheen, who you met in New York, is in town for the next 3 weeks, so we'll have a ton of fun with him around. So yeah, stay tuned. See what I'm up to in week 12, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Oh, don't forget, subscribe, like, comment, share.